Uh-oh. My shoe. Ugh. So this field is the one we were talking about in the last video. This is the one where it was higher on one side, so we had to move some dirt over, and now it's ready to lay plastic.
He's making his first track, so he knows where the rows will start. You ready?
My shoe.
You need your boots on. Get up here and
Almost fell.
So we are laying plastic for strawberries today. It is September 23rd, 2020. And so we've just started our first row of plastic right here in the bottom field. We're planting about 11 acres of strawberries this year.
And we've been having some trouble trying to figure out when we're gonna get it laid. We normally get it laid at like the end of August, beginning of September, but this year the weather was not on our side.
And we actually custom hire a guy to lay our plastic because we sold our plastic layer.
Yep.
We've went to Florida a few times or once and looked at a few that we may buy for next year and future years, but for now this guy lays it for us.
So we're all depending on him.
He's hard to schedule, but anyway. So we just got started down here in the bottom field. It's raining a little bit, but here we go. A lot of plants. Now that we got the plastic laid, it's time to finally start planting strawberries.
This year we are doing 160,000 strawberry plants.
It's about 12, 13 acres of strawberries, so that's quite a bit.
Last year we did 120.
No, 130 last year.
130. So this year we're stepping up our game and doing 160.
It's a busy process, getting everything ready, irrigation set up. Luckily it's real cloudy. It's been kind of drizzling rain the last few days. That is
the perfect weather.
Perfect strawberry planting weather. So there's no, they call it transplant shock.
Yep.
And if it's real hot, it's not great for planting, but it's been perfect. So
now we're gonna go check them out and see how planting is going.
check them out.
Here we are.
We set the irrigation up last night and I watered them for about 6-7 hours. And so they're nice and wet until about right here. I need to water a little bit more today. But these are Ruby June variety, and this is a variety we just started doing the last couple years.
These taste so good. So the varieties that we're growing are Ruby June, Chandler,
and Sweet Charlie.
And Sweet Charlie. So I used to be a Chandler girl, but now I'm a Ruby June girl.
Yeah, Chandler's hard to beat, but I think Ruby June's about got it.
Ruby June, they're just big and red and juicy and sweet and just so delicious.
We've got quite a few here, this field. They're looking good. We just planted these the other day, and like I said, it's been misting, rain, and just perfect planting weather for it. So
yep,
they're down there right now planting some. That's what a typical strawberry plant looks like when we get it.
They come in what is called plugs, and the plugs are smaller, so when they get here, we like to plant them immediately so they can get established. And just so everyone knows, I individually love and care for each plant. So all of them are loved and taken care of, so they produce tons and tons and tons of strawberries.
So this is our irrigation system, and the way that we keep these strawberries watered, and really most any crops that we grow, is through this drip irrigation. We lay these plastic rows to help with weed control, water. It holds the water in there better. It just moisture retention. Anyways, so we have drip tape here, and what it does is it has a emitter every 12 inches or so, and it'll just drip water when we have the water turned on all the way through down the row, and that's how we water and fertilize, and it's just the most efficient way to water most crops.
Fun fact, on our second date, I asked Zach what irrigation was because I had never heard of it.
She knows now.
Now I know. Hello, little strawberry plant. Keep on growing, little buddies. Keep on growing. So since we're planting all of these strawberries, we could not do it without our amazing workers. They're the best.
It's a lot of hand labor. In case you didn't already know, we have to plant each and every plant by hand, individually. It's
160,000 plants. That's
backbreaking
a lot.
work.
Yeah, we could not do it without them. They are the best.
They work tirelessly to help us get this done because it's a short season to get them planted and short season to harvest them too. And we're just very blessed by all the help that we have. We definitely could not do it without them.
We are definitely blessed. Hey Mom, say hi to the vlog.
Hello vlog.
Always something I dread after we lay this plastic. So we got this fence right here, you see. I don't have it, it's an electric fence. I don't have it hooked up just yet, but see what's already getting in here. Some deer tracks. Our brand new plastic we just laid. Fun fact, deer love strawberries. They're my biggest nemesis. So we will get this electric fence hot in the next day or two, and they aren't coming in here anymore. It's bumpy.
Bumpy, schlumpy.
Bumpity bump. So you can see this is called a water wheel transplanter. And what it does is we have water and some fertilizer in these tanks, and it pokes holes in this plastic and it fills the holes with water, and it makes just a perfect planting environment for those plants in the plastic. So there's 2 seats on the back of this transplanter, and so 2 people, they switch up so it's easier on everybody. They can take a little bit, it's more of a break to sit in that seat.
Yeah.
But they're setting those plants, and we don't have what's called a creeper gear on our tractor, so it can't quite go slow enough for them to get every single plant in. What we do is just have people follow and check the plants that they've planted
and just fill in the
holes that they've missed.
Yep.
And then just in the row and add more plants, or just get started on the next row. So that's our system. That's how we have liked to do it. Some rows are longer than others, so it takes a bit longer. And
they definitely get a lot of steps in every day.
yeah. This is no good. We blew off the rows with the leaf blower, and it was really misty and foggy this morning. And so these annual ryegrass seeds stick. And if you punch the hole there, you're gonna have a lot of grass in your hole, and that's not what you want. So you gotta get that off there. Grass doesn't really benefit us if it's where the strawberries are and makes more weeds. The whole point of it is to have no more weeds than that.
Well, strawberries are officially planted. We ended up planting 162,000 plants this year, which is the most we have ever done.
So we have about half in this bottom field down here and half in the back field where we planted them last year. Now they're gonna grow for a little bit and then go into dormancy in the winter, and we will cover them if necessary with frost covers if it gets real cold. And then they'll start to bloom in March, and we should have strawberries by mid to late April.
That'll be here before we know it. Thank you for watching our strawberry planting video, and make sure to subscribe. Do a little dance for us, babe.
Strawberry dance?
Is that your strawberry dance?
No.
You can do better than that. So after we get this plastic laid, we plant. I can't get my words together.